PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Here we go. Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. The weekend marketplace is upon us. What's up, Dustin?
Weekend edition, special guest surprise. It's early enough for me to do it. I love
This
it.
counts. This counts
Yeah.
this counts as the morning, even though it's noon
Yeah.
here. This counts.
Can I, since this is technically a morning marketplace, can I get a first sip?
Oh yeah, you got to do it though. Here, hold on. We're gonna go solo for that. Yeah. Give us the sponsor, me, you cowards.
Sponsor us, you cowards.
There we go.
Jesus.
This is what I'm talking about.
Jesus.
This is what I'm talking about. We might see a Greg sighting. Who knows? TBD.
Very TBD.
How was
Weekend Greg is a different beast, so we don't know. We don't know.
He's knee deep in wax right now. How much of the playoffs did you catch yesterday?
Everything. I watched everything. Surprisingly, I was able to just leave it on all day while we were doing stuff around the house, and I got to watch it all. It was awesome. Man, playoff basketball is just great, right?
It really is. It really is. And we got that first game like right away, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
I love it. Love that. I mean, this one, I talked to you about this yesterday, and I said, let's do this. It's 1 hour before tip off. Like, love it. Just get right into it. I know it's different on the East Coast. It's like a noon. Wait, no, it would be a 1 p.m. tip off. But that 10 a.m. tip off hits different on the West Coast.
Dude, it reminds me. One of my first years out of college, I think I went to Vegas for March Madness for round 1, and I was like, wait, games are starting at like 9 a.m.
That's the best. That's why every year I used to go to March Madness. I used to go to Vegas and do March Madness.
Yeah.
It started at 10 a.m.
Incredible.
Gambling, maybe a beverage, depending on how I'm feeling, and just get after it early. And you just have it all day long. And it's the absolute best. So
yeah,
I'm doing my best to try and convince Mike that the West Coast is the best coast here.
Dude, listen,
when it comes to sport.
You and everyone else in my life.
Yeah. Look at Dominic's comment. Is it Monday already? Jesus. It feels like it right now. It feels like
I know. We should check in. We got Nerdbird up in here, Tanner's here, Michael, Sawyer, Rocket Silas, Ryan B 9-1 yesterday in Moment Ranks. All right.
Nice.
Did you dabble with the Moment Ranks yesterday?
I did. Yeah, I made one, and I don't think I did very good. You know, it's funny. It seemed like a lot of it was chalk. Like it was a lot of the main dudes balled out, right? Like I didn't see any. I went for a left hook with a Bruce Brown. Like maybe he'll drop like, I don't know, 21-8 and other guys will rest. And it seemed like KD, Giannis, Luka. It was a lot. Jokic, right? A lot of the main guys.
Yeah, I feel like either yesterday was an outlier or I need to readjust my strategy. Where I do think you have to play the guys that are playing like 35 to 40 minutes, but man, like, because I think I rolled out Luka, Jokic, Luka, Jokic, Tatum. Yeah, Tatum was the one that killed me. It was Tatum who like still had like an okay game, but I think he took like 3 shots in the second half, something wild like that. And Bam was pretty bad. So we're learning. It's sick that they have it though. Like it's been pretty cool just to see how they're like using the moments in a like utility. We talk about it a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to keep playing it and try. The fun thing is you want to just keep trying different things out. I haven't reached the point where I'm like, do I need to buy a different moment? Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to be there yet. I mean, I think I have enough. I just don't have some of those rares and stuff that might make sense. But no, it was fun. I'm excited to get after it again.
Yeah, I am too. All right, so we had the Bucks game. Man, I wrote a little something on this morning, but that Drew Holiday, like I know Middleton hits an incredible shot. Giannis did Giannis stuff, right? He had like 26 and 18. Yeah. But just a reminder how much better Drew Holiday is than Eric Bledsoe. Like that upgrade alone is such a difference maker.
He's not like a flashy guy. He's just, I get it done, and he'll end up with 20-something points, like 8 dimes, and play his ass off on defense.
That's the thing.
He is the guy you want on your team to be ready for the playoffs. Yeah. He's that guy.
He's tough. He's tough. I like it. I'm so excited for that series. Part of me was like, the Bucks got away with one there because Jimmy didn't really have a good game and Bam was awful in that game. But then you got if you're the Heat, you got to be pissed because you got a Duncan Robinson game, and you come away with an L. I think he had like 24.
Yeah,
and 24 and all 3-pointers.
That's one of those games where they get the win because he popped off, right?
Yeah,
and it didn't happen.
Yeah, so I think that's good news. Good news for Milwaukee if they got that game. And then what was the second one in there? Oh, you shout out Murs and the Clippers. Oof.
And Bobby Bell. We were texting all day. He cannot stand Luka. He hates him now because of last season. Yeah. And then he's built up this just major hate towards Luka. And I absolutely love Luka. I don't care if he's beating us. Like, Luka's amazing. He's just phenomenal. And I was loving every second of that game. It felt like as it was inching closer, you're like, I think I know where this is going.
Yeah,
I think Heartbreak City again, baby.
So it was funny. When the Clippers regained the lead early in the third quarter, or I think it was early in the third quarter, they regained the lead. I was like, okay, this is similar to Warriors Lakers, right? Where it's like almost like a March Madness vibe of a game where the underdog had a shot. And once they took the lead, I was like, Clippers got this. So then to see them just fall apart in the fourth quarter, we got Pandemic B and the Pandemic P.
Surprising to no one. Surprising to no one, right? Like you could just feel it. And it's funny that the image that was floating around Twitter yesterday was the three of them. It was like Marcus Morris, Kawhi, and PG all screaming at Maxey on the floor. Yeah. And then it's like, wow. They flipped it and put that was the Clippers were Maxey on the floor and it was the Mavs yelling at him. It was so good.
Oh, that's so funny. Also, We the People. Shout out We the People for getting a nice little 5K yesterday. There we go. There we go. Full disclosure, I didn't watch a second of the Celtics game.
I had it on. I was like, Mike's. If I were you, I would have been tuned out too. Like, it just you knew it was going to happen. You knew where it was going. It was never going to be a case where I don't know. And it was funny. Kyrie, they interviewed him after, and he was just like, "Yeah, we were happy with it. 3 more to go." And I was like, "Yeah, 3 more to go. This thing is going to get wrapped up quick."
Yeah. The fact that I'm glad I didn't watch it because in the first half they would have sucked me in. I would have been like, all right, maybe we have a shot. But We the People's right. Like Harden, there's just too much. There's too much firepower.
Yeah.
It's not
they're scary, man. They're scary. They've got enough depth. Like they're going to be a problem. But I was thinking about what you've been talking about. I know this is just NBA talk. At some point we'll talk more Top Shot. But like you were talking about how you have the Sixers beating them, right? And I just keep thinking about that more and more, and how the Sixers built this team at least to just say, when it comes to the playoffs, we're going to have bodies to throw at these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Matisse, Tobias can still play in the mix. Like all these different guys, we're just going to throw bodies at them and see how they can deal with us and all of the weight that we're throwing at them.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. And I mean, and you saw it last night, right? Where Robert Williams looked like a superstar last night. I think he only had 11 and 9, but he had like seven blocks. Right. And man, I honestly, Sunday morning trolls, like, good to see you. And I'm a little hungover, so I don't even have the patience to do dunking. We're just gonna straight block. Like, we're just gonna. Wow. I'm giving my best Robert Williams impression today by just swatting the shit out of here.
Yeah.
And then the last game, right? We had. What was the last one? The Nuggets. The Nuggets just like couldn't get it done. But I still think that series is going deep. I'm not too.
It'll be a fun series, and it's a bummer that you just can't see it the way you wanted to see it with Jamal. You see him there, and he's in the mix with the guys. MPJ looks good. Obviously, Jokic looks great. Like a lot of the guys are just showing out, but it's a bummer because you want to see them.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You really want to see them go off, but I still think that game. Like, I don't think whoever wins the series wins another series, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Well, do you think there's a upset there? You think Trailblazers in 7 maybe now?
Oh, maybe. That was a sexy pick. A lot of people they like swung the Blazers side of things. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. if they took it. I think I'm just too biased because I like the Nuggets, so I still think. I just don't see Jokic losing 4 times.
You're probably right. But all they needed was that game one to say we can win this series, in my
Yeah.
opinion. And I don't know if they will, but once you get that one under your belt, you're like, we can beat this team.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of feels a little bit different, especially if knowing that they're down a guy, or like, we can beat this team. They know they're going to be down a guy and not Blazers in 3.
Yeah, Blazers in 3. Love it. Yeah. I'm with you. I think it puts all the pressure in the world on the Nuggets for game 2, because if you go down 2-0, that's a wrap. But
yeah.
So I'm excited though. But we get to talk Top Shot. I think we have to. There's
let's do
some
it.
buzz, right? There's some buzz. So we've got like the sort of promotional type thing happening, right? So new users signing up, they'll get not refunded, but basically what's the right cash back, dapper back? I don't know what we call it. Up to $50 on their first buy. So that's pretty cool. And then if all we have to do is tweet some stuff. We tweet a clip, NBA Top Shot this, throw the link on the page, and then bang, $16. It's good to see it.
That's easy enough too to get done. Like I know I tweeted this out yesterday, just saying like, I wonder if this gets NBA Top Shot this trending. Like, it's a sneaky way to get in the conversation and get more people looking at the product without them having to, do commercials and all that stuff. And it trended for a little bit, but it might even more so today, with Laker Nation out there. Who knows?
Yeah. Satoshi. Trump excluded from this promo kind of messed up. You got to tweet, baby. You have to be able to tweet. So what? Yeah, I don't know. What were your thoughts on, like? Do you think this? We saw a little bit of a boost. I think Steve tweeted some stuff out today, showing that I think it was like, gosh, I'm gonna screw it up, but it like a bunch of new users. I think it was like 4,500 people bought a moment or something like that.
Yeah.
But what were your initial thoughts? Like, do you think this is the boost? The boost that they were talking about?
No, I don't think it's quite there yet. I think it's everything that I've seen from Top Shot is incremental. It is little bit, it is drip, it is this. Like, it's never like, boom, let's open up the floodgates, we're ready to go. It's a little bit. So we saw some sponsored tweets and Facebook ads and IG ads that were going out, right? Like, someone screenshot those. And that's marketing dollars. They have a media team that is spending money and saying, okay, we want to put some of these ads out. What do you want to split? There's a whole process behind that. So they're doing that. That is spending money. It's spending money efficiently. And they don't have to do a ton of it because it's easy to just say, go after NBA fans or whoever. Then you have them running these or doing these give backs, like referral bonus or whatever. You join, you get $50. Like, it's a substantial dollar amount too, right?
Yeah. For
people that have been on the fence, oh yeah, I heard about it, but I never got into it. Because I think, as we've all seen, once you start doing it, it's a lot of fun to just keep owning moments, right? And then you'll get an extra free $50 to do it. It's a little like FanDuel DraftKingsy, right? Like, when you first do it, we'll match your whatever you put in, right? So a little of that, and then you get sucked in. But that, and then along with this, another $16 to just tweet something out, a hashtag, which is easy done. Like, I already did it. Like, it's free money. I think they want more users, but they're doing it smart by, again, incremental jumps, never like a big burst. Yeah.
Also, shout out the chat to, like, anything you guys can do to pump the algorithm a little bit for me and my pale fiance. What I can say is, out of the chat that's coming in right now, there's only one of us guaranteed having sex, and I feel like, in the words of my man over at Establish the Run, Team Sex over here. So I promise you guys, I appreciate the algorithm, because this is not going to do it for me. Like, this isn't going to get me over the edge. I'm too hungover to get over the edge. All right, Danny Parker, the Game Cat. I think they'll drop a pack for $16, maybe an early adopter Series 2 pack. Oh, that's interesting. I like that idea.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Danny. But yeah, that'd be nice. Because they put something out that if you were signed up by a certain date, you were considered an early adopter, right? And it didn't even have to be like Series 1. I think it's like recently, right? That's what it was.
I think so.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. I would love to see something like that. I mean, clearly they're going to continue to, the people who are in early and collecting, they're continuing to support that. So they continue to do that stuff. Alex says May 22nd.
Yeah, that was the date I thought I saw. I didn't want
Yeah.
to say it just in case I had it wrong, but you're right. Yeah, that's awesome. We'll take it.
We will absolutely take it. But yeah, I'm curious to see this. My one, it's not even like a real criticism, but it's just kind of like, what do we think? I'm tired of these like big hypes, right? The big hypes of like, this is what's coming next. Get ready on this day. We're about to blow your mind. And then it's like, oh, $16 or $50. Like I just like roll it out. For me, like you're only setting the standard, the expectation so high that it's kind of impossible for it to get there for me. You know what I mean?
You like the cold drop rather than any sort of tease because maybe your mind went into a place of, oh man, this is going to be maybe game changing or something like that. You'd prefer a little bit of more of a cold drop.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. That's
That's fair.
Only because I mean, you saw it in our Discord, you saw it all over Twitter. They're like, "What's coming? What's coming?" We're excited, and then we learn what is coming is Greg Dunbar. Greg, you're here just in time to just watch the chat go complete meltdown. So this is someone who got in late March, probably dropped their life savings on Top Shot, and then is like, "Man, I wish I had a fiance." That's what you've been missing so far. How are you doing, Greg? Well, you're awesome. Hot start with a mute. We're gonna assume Greg just ate an edible.
How about now?
There we
much
go.
Better, Greg. Much better.
I'm doing better than that guy, whoever he is.
Yeah.
Goran Dunbar. That's for me, baby.
He's made. Oh, that's an old banner. Sorry, I shared an old banner. Goran. Shout out Goran Dunbar. Rocket Silas sent a small gift. Thank you, Rocket Silas. Let's see. Let me see what this bad boy is. We're probably not going to do a giveaway today. Oh, Christian Wood from
nice.
Breakfast Cereals. Also, I got a gift from Fendi Warlock for PJ. So we'll give those away our Wednesday show, you know?
Greg, did you get a chance to watch any games yesterday, or was it a baseball afternoon?
I did neither, actually. I watched 0 sports yesterday. Today I will watch one game, maybe. We'll see.
Baseball?
May I suggest one game?
Probably. I got to find the moment to tweet.
I can send you a highlight. I'll
$16.
send you a highlight and be like, here you go, Greg.
I actually saw the Durant flop yesterday.
Oh my God.
Not flop. I don't know what the word is, but where he just
That was
a 10-story ladder.
the hell. It was crazy. Did someone tweet the Top Shot that moment? Because that was unbelievable.
I was going to, but
that was wild. I really thought he died. I was like, this is bad. This is bad news.
Yeah.
Between that and Giannis had that weird injury in that first game too, where it looked like I don't know, the way he reacted, I was like, this is a broken bone probably.
Right.
But I'm ready.
It looked bad. It looked bad.
It did look bad. I'm really excited for the Hawks Knicks games today. And I'm excited to see looking tomorrow. I'm excited to see who got a playoff bump. Like if there are playoff bumps. Like do we think we're going to see that reactionary from like the market in general?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, maybe not this round and this early, but I think it's definitely going to happen.
I think it also happens too, Mike. Sorry to jump in when it's a big player, big moment. If it's something like a cool shot, I wonder if the Clippers had won and he did that poster, if he gets a little bit of a bump and people are reminded, oh man, Kawhi Leonard's really good, right?
Yeah. I mean, look at this right now. So Robert Williams had a great game. Luka had a great game. Simons had a great game. Carmelo and Durant.
Yeah. Yeah, Melo had a nice game.
Those are big percentages. I know the costs are low, but still almost 50% each.
And
plus 40% on a Seeing Stars, that's a huge jump. That's a very substantial jump.
And it made me wonder too. I was trying to think how many of these were purchased yesterday before the game's locked, right? Where the people just being like, oh, I want to play Melo in moment ranks, or I want to play Luka in moment ranks. But I don't think people were out there scooping Robert Williams or Anthony Simons for moment ranks.
And you don't get a bump if it's a Seeing Stars, because that's still a common, right? That's not a rare. So there was no bump on that one.
Yeah. Also,
How'd you
Matt
do?
Bull. Say that again, Greg?
How'd you do in moment ranks?
I got absolutely smoked yesterday. I think I went 2-8 or something. I was very bad.
Wow.
But it was a good experience. We had a lot of fun with it.
I might wait. When do lineups lock? Right before games?
Right before games, yeah. So 1 o'clock.
You still have time.
Okay.
Also, Stan, yours is coming. I think my gifting window just opened with Embiid, so it's coming.
Yeah, I got a few. I've got my Jeff Green that I'm going to send to ePortsy, but I can't until I got like 5 more days to go.
Yeah. Also, Brill's right. Goran had a really good game yesterday. I mean, he had 20 plus.
Yeah.
All your Gorans going to go up.
Yeah, Goran to the moon, baby.
I was going to share a screen on this to just show for people that were curious what a quote tweet looks like. This is all you got to do. So at the bottom, there's a little thing that says retweet, but if you click it, you can hit quote tweet. Then you create a little text and pop it in front. And this is what you got to do. Then NBA Top Shot this. So this is what I sent out and said, send them all to Mark Cuban's account. But that's literally all you have to do. Send it. And then there's a place to copy and paste that tweet link and dump it on Top Shot. And then you get $16 come in your account. Simple as that.
It's easy enough. Easy enough. All right. Question for, where is it? Oh no, that's not what I was looking for. God, so many. This is what I was looking. Question for G Dunn. 2020 cereals. Are there any?
Like actual 2020 serial number 2020?
Yeah, like 2020.
I think that's kind of cool. I guess it depends what series it is. Like 2021, I would say is cool if it's from that year. I don't think it's going to be worth more than, it's not worth spending way up for it, but I think it's kind of cool. I mean, like we said before, finding any relevance in these numbers is something, and someone might find value in it. So
see, finally, someone getting creative. Finally.
Wow.
You need to apologize to Terry.
Yeah, I don't. Terry, I'm sorry. Oh man, pulled a number 31 cat in my base pack, one away from jersey number. Wow,
that would have been nice. Mike almost pulled Steph's final number.
Oh man, we were so close.
Yeah,
we were so close. We almost. Let me see. Actually, let me pull it up. Let me pull up my moments because I really did. It took me 2 minutes to figure out if I hit it or not while I was scrolling. So I got 17,746 out of 17,784.
That's so a cool thumbnail that they put for it too.
I love that thumbnail.
Yeah.
But hey, some of the new moment thumbnails they're getting better.
I know they really are. They really are.
I had a question about that because I got the pack for the staff. I haven't opened it yet.
Were you waiting to do it on the show?
No. Well, my question was, let's actually look at how many of the lower cereals are still hidden in packs. Because my question is like, it's the first time you know exactly what's in the pack, right? So like, do you hold that to see when like the lower serial numbers, how long they stay out there? And does your unopened pack become more valuable as more get opened and lower cereals remain unopened? Yes,
I think so. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no reason to open it. Like you're getting the floor value regardless. So, and even if, like, I don't know how much this goes down after the Master Challenge is over, anyways, right? I feel like everyone's already given up on that. Like we're at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess at that point you might as well just keep it open. I mean, keep the pack closed.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? It's probably not ever going to go for an insane amount unless they literally open all and then only number one is left unopened.
Yeah, I think if you're down to like a chance that feels like there's 10 packs left or 20 packs left, and there's a shot to get a 1, a jersey number, or a number 2, something of significance.
Yeah,
maybe.
Number 1's gone, number 2's gone. So number 3 and number 6, number 8 are the only ones left.
Why am I'm blanking on Steph's jersey number right now?
30.
30? Let's see.
No.
Oh, no. Greg.
No. It's just the loading. Oh, hidden
in pack. All right, so that's what we're rooting for. That's what.
Well, this is what I was gonna ask the question, Greg. If that was gone and number 1 is gone, are you ripping it open?
I think once all the top 10 are open, then it kind of.
Does it matter though if you pull like number 6? I mean, or if you can sell that to someone, I should say. Does it matter if you can say, hey, you might be able to get number 6 in here?
I see. Not immediately, but in time maybe, because it's a Steph and it's a low number. But I mean, that would never happen because there'll always be some that are hidden.
Yeah, I think if jersey number gets pulled, I'm opening mine too. Like if one is gone and jersey number's gone, like
yeah,
I don't think the sell factor is there, to be honest.
Yeah,
so I was planning on doing that as well, and then I was nervous they were going to take like a snapshot of who completed the master cool cat, and I was like, will it not count if it's not open? So I was like, screw it.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's smart.
It makes sense to open it up. Yeah. I'm not participating in it, so yeah. That's what we've talked about. We think it's a little deal or no deal, but if jersey number's gone and one's gone, I know jersey number isn't gone yet, but if someone opens it up, but if that's still hidden, I might hold just to say, I don't know. Maybe I got it. Maybe I got it. Probably don't.
Yeah. Very, very small opportunity or chance.
Yeah.
Have you guys opened your hustle and show? I know, Greg, you've given up like opening packs for Lent, right? You're done.
Not forever. I want just a baseline of like a few that I'm just going to hold for a while, and then I'm going to rip again.
Yeah. I've adopted our name Team Hold, and to Team Hold packs.
There we go.
I'm holding a few. I don't think they're not sexy enough to, rip on the show. I mean, any pack opening is great, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if I need to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold on a few, but if I get something good, I'm gonna rip it open. If we get like a hollow or something, I probably will open it.
I know. It's funny. Also a great comment, Dylan. It's funny. I feel like I'm the same way, right? If I got a hollow, I'd absolutely open it. But that one actually feels like the one to hold.
Yeah.
The hollow, it should, but I'd probably open it.
No, so I think what I'm doing moving forward is all of the base packs I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold those.
Dylan, we're right there with you. We're team cars in the background. That was the first thing I called out when we started seeing some of these moments. I said, eventually there's not going to be cars in the background. So I don't know. I think there's something to it. I've always been like team bubble footage.
Cars in the background collection or showcase collection.
Yeah, that would be good.
When is Top Shot going to do that?
That is what I need.
It's interesting, the hollow, you mentioned the hollow, because I feel like those packs are the easiest ones to determine your odds of what you're going to get.
Right.
Of any pack ever.
Right.
So, which is also, it could inflate or deflate the value.
You've also said that could potentially backfire too, right, Greg? Like if you're holding packs and then we find out, hey, number one is gone, jersey number's gone, all this. So it's like
once all the LeBrons are gone from the number two or the second hollow, then the pack drops what, 20K? Like it's
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Just shout out Derek's comment right here. I feel this, man.
I've come close, including last night at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Binge open them, just reveal all on all of them. Each tab. Just boom.
We need to reveal all packs button.
Yeah, Kelsey's much better at it. She's holding on to like 7 packs right now. She's still got the throwdown, which honestly, if you haven't opened the throwdown yet, don't open it. Like there's no point in opening it right now.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm like with the hustle and show. I'm just like, I'm going to hold it.
Yeah.
I think it's more fun that it's just a different kind of pack. Who knows what's in there? I think there's something to that. Someone may want to buy one of those down the line. I don't know. What I'm going to do.
I do want to say, speaking of ripping packs, we're not going to do this yet, but we're going to tease this for the end of the show. But we will be ripping our WBT pack, baby.
I love it.
These are the half-hour moments, right?
Yeah, the 35-minute moments.
All right.
Oh, man. Oh, Rayon says, Khalifa says, what about an unopened Seeing Stars pack? Yeah, I mean, I think the further away you get from it, it makes no sense to open, right? Like, just you made it this far. Just keep holding.
Yeah, I would. I'd hold it. If you have that unopened, let's see. Let's see what happens. It's cool down the line. 2-3 years down the line, I think it's cool.
That's the other thing. We don't know, like, in 2 years when there's a whole new user base in here, if they're going to think Cool Cats are amazing from Series 2 or Rising Stars or Seeing Stars. Like, we don't know. We don't know what sets will rise and which sets will fall. Yeah.
Also, shout out to Deep Threat. I want to share this because he's nice, but also Deep Threat, low key, doing some moderating today. So he's in the moderation.
Putting in overtime.
Thank you, Deep Threat. Oh man,
have you seen Sabonis's new 40K moment?
No, let me find that. I
haven't seen it.
Let me pull that up right now. We can always. I feel like it's almost a bit, right, where it's Sabonis's moments are him getting dunked on right now.
He's getting so many Yeah, he's just getting dunked on by so many people. What the hell?
Like, what did he do? All right, I'm 40K right here. 3-pointer, huh? Oh, it's against the Celtics, you asshole.
Oh, but look at it.
Whoa, that is sick. Yeah.
Up and over is automatically out of bounds, I thought, but I guess it's not
No.
over.
That's a cooler Kawhi shot.
I like it.
I like that.
I'm getting that.
So
Yeah.
Shout out Crypto Crayons. Yeah, I pulled up that app. I don't know what I'm doing on there. I haven't bought anything, but yeah, that is hilarious that it's called Tibbles, as in collectibles. Jesus.
I'm still waiting to get into the Dr. Seuss world. I signed up for that like 6 months ago.
Yeah. What are you waiting on?
Get me some Dr. Seuss NFTs. Let me in.
Get the UFC ones going.
Seriously,
Let us in on those.
I'm ready.
I wonder if it's a contract dispute. Like, I don't know what the Players Association version is for UFC fighters.
Yeah.
That's got to be some of the hang up, is my guess, because this is they have like physical trading cards, so I don't know what the contract is there, but maybe there's something, and they're figuring all that out, and that's what the delay is. But there's no off season for MMA and UFC, so
That's true too.
just drop whenever it drops.
That's true too. Shut up, Beamer. Beamer's late, but he's here. I'm realizing now too. We might have to do this live, but I still need to build my DraftKings lineup, and we're getting closer to lock. I'm realizing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Our brains must have been on the same wavelength. I was like, I might need to do my moments rank lineup, so I might do it in the background or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Why not? Let me copy you guys.
Yeah. Everybody get your Actually, why don't I just pull one up? I'll build one right now. We're doing it live. All right. Let's see. I feel like I need to refresh because they were having some issues earlier. All right.
So play.momentranks.com/head-to-head.
Yep. Here we go. So what are we thinking today? Like, what are we doing here? I looked at We the People says NBA or MLB. Oh, I saw you asked about baseball earlier. I'm doing just one baseball lineup today. We're stacking the Blue Jays. But for moment ranks, I was looking at the over-unders of stuff today, and the Wizards and Sixers have the highest over-under, but also like the biggest, well, not the biggest spread. I think the second biggest spread of the day. So I feel like if you think that game, this is more DraftKings than moment ranks, but if you think that game's going to stay close, you kind of have to play Westbrook and Embiid, right?
I don't know how you're not playing him. I mean, based off
Yeah.
of yesterday, like, guys, he's going to show out. Like, I think you have to have him in your lineup. I think you get creative elsewhere, right?
I think so. If we learned anything from yesterday, like, I don't know how creative you even need to get. My one concern, right? Like, so in order to get the boost, it has to be in the play. So like if I'm playing the Russ 3-pointer, he needs to surpass his like 10-game average in threes.
Right.
And that's not really the Russ I want to play for the boost anyways. But like Embiid, I mean, I feel like I'm Embiid, Randall, I'm at 100% playing. I think I said this earlier, but he averaged like 37 against
Why does it say out for Embiid, by the way?
they need to update that. I don't know. He's definitely, yeah. Nerdbird saying that too. I says all the 76ers are listed as out in moment ranks. Maybe Doc Rivers is just trolling moment ranks.
That's hilarious.
But and like Anthony Davis, I'm playing Anthony Davis too. He's just gonna absolutely murder them.
And also the last game, he didn't really have a good game for most of it, as you tweeted out a photo of someone. I forgot who it was. Who did you tweet out for like talking shit about Anthony Davis?
Oh, Paul George. He hit the side of the backboard.
Yeah. And then with like someone put out a photo of his stats, and it was like 5 points, like 7 boards in the like towards the end of the third, and he ended up with like 25 and 12.
Yeah.
So I think he wants to cook. I think they're ready to play.
I was listening to, it was the Low Post podcast with Zach Lowe, and I think he had John Thorpe. I might have screwed up the first name, but they were talking about how the Suns have like 2 options. They either need to play face-up defense against Anthony Davis, and if that happens, Anthony Davis is just going to eat them alive. But if they start to double him, they were saying, look out for Andre Drummond today, which
no. Even I'm gonna say no on that. Like, come on, I'm blowing the whistle on that one. If you double him, I do agree playing face up because he falls in love with the jump shot, man. And I'm like, just get under the basket sometimes, because also just get under the basket to get the ball through the hoop, get the confidence going, and then and then go take a 3-pointer. But I would play face up D against him, and then I would double, and I would say, all right, is KCP going to hit? Is someone else? I would let someone else try and hit.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Drummond. It's not going to be Drummond.
They were just saying he's going to like rim run, that he'll get a lot of lobs if that happens in the same way that JaVale did. I hate Drummond, so you know how I feel.
Yeah.
But Rocket Silas said Suns will win game 1 since it's the LeBron feel out game. And that is true. LeBron loves to lose game 1.
So I should not play LeBron.
Yeah, I feel like I was like, I bet Dustin's going to say something right here, but I think he froze. Yeah, don't play LeBron. Drin says, how about Booker? I like Booker. Booker's a little more risky, though, I think. I think either of the Suns are a little more risky just because of how strong defensively the Lakers are. But I don't hate it. Greg, will this be your first day messing around with
yeah. Ranks? I've just logged in. I'm looking at who I got. I forgot how many bad players I have.
Yeah, you're going to roll out Daniel Tice?
All day. Can you do more than one of the same player?
Here, let me kick Dustin out so we're not just staring at him. No, you can't. You can only do one.
All right.
There we go. Yeah, you can only do one. Good poster moment for Dustin on that freeze. Dustin dreaming of a Lakers win. Oh man. Nerdbird says, don't play Quickly, just bought his Top Shot debut. I'm glad we didn't talk about Quickly until Dustin left. Also, Ben Simmons assist. That's true. I don't hate Ben Simmons. I wish I had an assist. I guess I only have his layup. Here's my little. I might do a little Capella block here. I think that's what I'm going with, the Capella block.
Do you think blocks are like just a way to just be? I'm blanking on the word.
Contrarian.
Yeah.
Well, I think because of the way Capella plays, as long as he it seems like an easier way for him to get to his to the boost because he has to outplay that 10-game average, and he's a blocker.
But I think overall, I mean, my question is like overall, do you think playing blocks, or do you need a defensive play in there?
No, you don't. You can just play 5 whatever. So I think it's more about like projecting, can they get the boost? I think that's the thing you're projecting.
Yeah. Wow, this is fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The utility of it's pretty cool.
How do we feel about D Booker?
Tobias sleeper. I like Booker. I mean, Booker's contrarian. I don't think he's going to be super popular. So I kind of like that. I kind of like the Booker call. But see, like, it's different, right? In head-to-head, you're just trying to build the safest lineup, in my opinion. But for the daily game, you want to try to while out a little bit because you're trying to beat 4,000 people.
Right. God, this changes everything for me in my shared moments with people that are in other accounts. I'm like, let me get my hollow jaw. I can't. It's not in my account.
Wait, you don't? Oh, yeah, that's right. It didn't matter. It didn't matter to me.
I mean, obviously, it like makes my count value lower than it actually is, but which I don't really care about. But this is the first time this utility, I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Well, hey, I feel similarly with our Tobias hollow.
Yeah.
So you can run that out there. Here we go. Actually, you know what I'm gonna? Oh, well, now I got to build a lineup because I already did it. But I'm gonna put one in the chat, and like the first person to scoop it up, we're gonna go against each other. And I'll throw Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Davis in that one too. Let's see. Wait, what's happening? Donovan Mitchell. Oh wait, Embiid.
Do you want Tobias?
No.
I can
No,
send it to you.
not only do I not want to. I don't even want us to own Tobias. That's where I'm at. All right, I'm making a private one. I'm gonna send it into the chat. First person to get it. Come and get it. Although you are gonna know who I'm picking, so that's kind of, I'm gonna do it quickly. Maybe you won't see it.
Pick the exact same.
Internet died, guys.
Here we go. He's back. I'm just calling out the people trying to take him on one-on-one in the Moment Ranks world.
So where's the big one? Because I think I'm in a public game one-on-one.
Oh, here we go. I'll go to. So if you go to the daily contest at the top, you go to the daily contest. Right now, the prizes for today, we've got a base set release 15 for first, second, and third, and those are all the 15K moments.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty nice. And then Anthony Davis Cool Cat and a Tobias Harris Cool Cat. And right now there's 2,600 people in it.
All right, I'm getting there.
All right. I'm gonna Greg, why don't you share your screen while you build?
Okay.
Deep Threat says that's for you, Dustin. Do you think he's getting minutes today?
He might get minutes. Yeah. I feel like he might get minutes. I don't know what he's going to do with them. He's just so hit and miss, but
yeah, he really is. I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him in fantasy if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think I'd drop him in as like a maybe he pops off for 25. I don't think he's going to be that guy today.
No, I am so excited for the Knicks Hawks game though. That's the one I'm like. Lakers is Lakers Suns first or second? That's the second game, right?
Second game, yeah.
I'm excited for that one, but really, I think that series is going to be awesome between the Knicks and the Hawks.
Lakers are 12:30, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
I forget you're talking Pacific time.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, what do we got, Greg? I'm seeing. So we got Ja, Embiid, Tobias, legendary.
That's right.
AD. This is good. This is the daily game, right? Not the head-to-head.
This is a head-to-head.
Okay, this is a disaster. But for the daily contest, I think this is great.
All right.
But you should leave it. Leave it for the head-to-head. I think that's the way to do it.
Are you? What are you thinking? Like, is there a world where you can't play LeBron and AD today?
No, I mean, I'm not doing it because I don't have a LeBron anymore. But they can absolutely both get there. Like,
right? I don't know how you don't play them both.
Yeah, because I don't think no one else is going to score, right? So that's
Andre Drummond.
Right, I know, right? Is Mitchell too risky for moment ranks or a lock for the boost? I think he's a lock for the boost, man. But he's also risky. So both of these, if he's healthy, he's a go.
Right. What about Devin Booker?
I like
CP3. Oh man, there's so many good guys today. The problem is if you're going on the contest, you've got to do something weird, right?
You do.
Oh, did somebody say weird?
What did you just? Oh no, Greg.
Is Derrick Rose weird enough? Does he pop off and go for like 33 or something like that?
So I'm playing Derrick Rose in daily fantasy, I think. So is everyone else. But for moment ranks, I don't think anybody's playing him. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if he's the sort of curveball amongst the LeBron, Julius, AD, Donovan Mitchell lineup that you throw out there.
Yeah. That's a fun curveball. I don't hate that. What were you gonna say, Greg?
So just basically for me, but anyone else who's relatively new to this, why is this lineup a disaster for head-to-head, but okay for the big contest? Is it because it's kind of contrarian and weird?
Yeah. So with I also love this call by Rocket Silas Era. Give me all the Daniel Gafford. He's the guy who's better than Rolo. So what you're trying to do with the head-to-heads is you're just trying to beat one person. So you want your floor to be as high as possible.
Right.
But with the daily contest, you're going up against like 3,000 other people and only 5 winners. So you're trying to get, not only do you want a very high ceiling to accumulate the most points, but you have to do something that like not the rest of the field is going to do.
It's like when you fill out your brackets in March Madness, Greg, and you're like, I'm picking
Mhm.
this 15 seed to go to the Final Four, right?
Mhm.
And if it ends up happening, like you pick UCLA, if you'd done the brackets and you pick the Bruins to go to the Final Four, which like no one would have thought of because they were in the playing game.
Mhm.
That's how you can make a contrarian play and be like, I'm picking them. Like,
that makes sense. That makes sense. And I have a
to
good sense
beat out
of
all those thousands of entries.
Yeah. And I have a good sense from baseball DraftKings, obviously, to be a contrarian. But
yeah.
But my real question is, what about this lineup is contrarian?
So I think no one's playing Tobias Harris. I think Tobias Harris, especially being legendary, I think people are scared of Rudy Gobert, and that's who Jonas is going up against. And same thing with Ja. So I would imagine Jonas, Ja, and Tobias are all.
Yep.
Because you have LeBron, Embiid,
You have too many
Russell
superstars. Yeah, Westbrook, even Bradley Beal, Donovan
Randall.
Mitchell. Yeah, you have too many guys that are probably going to get you at least 25 and
Do
either
I add
8 to
a
10
Rudy-
boards.
Do I add a Rudy Block?
No,
Uh,
I don't think so.
you have one, right? That's what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah.
so Rudy Block could get to the bone. No, I don't think you play him over anything else that you have though.
But I think you'd probably remove some. Like, here's the thing: Ja Morant, he popped off in that playing game, but
Mhm.
he's had a lot of games where he's just like 12 points, 7 assists, or something like that, 14.
Right.
So that's why it's like when you have a guy like Westbrook, who, that's the thing, you're going head to head. You just want to make sure this is like a potentially very low floor with this.
Yeah, and that's exactly why it makes more sense for big tournaments. But, whoa, Rocket Size! Someone just bought my Gafford 12K birthday cereal for $200 recently.
Maybe it was
Yeah,
Gafford.
baby. Birthday cereals.
There we go. It's happening.
We're gonna get that little cake emoji. Hopefully,
Yeah.
probably not. It'll never happen.
Jonas is a sure beast in the fantasy lineup, specifically against a team like the Knicks. So yes to him being a fantasy lineup, but he's also playing the Jazz. So
Do I need to hit like submit or anything, or it's just done? It's just locked in.
It just
Nope.
locks in. Yeah.
Nice.
here we go. Listen, while I finish my DraftKings lineup, why don't you guys let's tackle this? What makes us bullish long term on Top Shot?
Go ahead.
For me,
Yeah, Greg, go ahead.
For me, it is innovation. It is the fact that we suddenly have utility out of nowhere, and this isn't even like an official Top Shot thing. It's a Moment Ranks thing. So it's the innovation that Dapper has shown that they are thinking about and how forward thinking they are, and just the utility of community members and NBA fans that are using these moments in certain ways. And obviously, there's still hard court to come. Who knows if that'll be a home run or a swing and a miss? We don't know, but I don't think that'll be the last thing either. So that's why I'm bullish on it. I think a lot of the nitty gritty, obviously you can make a lot of mistakes, and I certainly have, but long-term, I think this company is too forward thinking to not have something valuable in the future.
Yeah, I agree. They've done, I think, a lot of, they're obviously not new to this sort of NFT world. They've been dabbling stuff, pioneered things. And I just think that this is, to me, the overall appeal of it was the actual moment, as opposed to, I know Greg is deep in the wax world with the cards. And to me, it's cool. Like, I've bought a few of those for sure. But the difference is I get to actually own Luka's double bang 3-pointer from the bubble. Like, I get to have that versus just a card of him. Maybe it's the same image that's reused. It's like, okay, fine. Like, I still, like, I've called it out, I still collect physical cards. There's something, at least that, because it's physical and I have it. And if they've done an auto, I've got Juan Soto's autograph and he actually signed that card, right? Like, that's kind of cool to me from the physical world. But from this, in the digital world, having the actual moment, like we've got Steph's bucket, where he, things like that, all those things that LeBron 3 over Steph, that we know that's going to be coming. I'm going to be excited to have that. So I just think all of that, in addition to sort of the utilitarian purposes of it, if you will, like where you can just sell it if you need to instantly. You don't have to worry about anything. If I have to do any of this stuff with the cards, I've got to put it on eBay and see if someone's going to get it. Or if I don't grade it, do I get it graded? All those dumb things that you have to sort of deal with. It's all eliminated in here. It's like a one-stop shop. You can price it whatever you want. You can say this has more value than whatever it is. It's so much easier to do a transaction. I can pull it up to say, hey, check out this moment I own, and show it to anyone sort of at any time, versus like Greg has never seen my Juan Soto auto. Like, he just is like, yeah, it exists. He has it. I've never seen it. And I just like the whole platform. I think they've done a very user-friendly version of the NFT world. Mm-hmm. It is super user-friendly. And I think that it just makes it more appealing to new users and all this stuff. It's not overly complicated. It's just, all of those things are great.
Oh, wait, hold on. This is, breaking news here. Shout out to First Mint right here. Gosh.
Did they know that we are technically the 15th mint? We deliver the news after they do about,
I think we're this
Hours later.
CC. We're still circulating.
Yeah, it was still circulating. Shout out to First Mint.
We stay in the First Mint.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I was just gonna say this thought is completely gone from my brain. I think the real future of Top Shot is going to be when you, and we've said this before, but when something happens in a game, imagine like a playoff game tonight, and the next morning it's in the marketplace that moment. I think that's when it's all going to make sense. That's when it's going to click, and it's going to hit you in that place of wanting to own a piece of history, even though it's a digital moment, it's a digital video, but it's the same thing that they have with baseball with their series Tops Now. Like I go on, I'm a sucker, and like, I sent it to Dustin the other day, Albert Pujols' first home run as a Dodger. Yeah. And they had a card the next morning that they're like, you can get this card. And I was like, Dustin, you going to get it? But I've done that way too many times in the playoffs, and this is a much more exciting version of that. Yeah. And those cards still like crazy. So
to that point, Greg, imagine if it was actually his home run hit instead of just the photo of him. Exactly. That's what's exciting about this to me. That Steph moment, that LeBron 3, if that had been available the next morning on the platform, you imagine how, like, and also just new users jumping on and say, oh man, like, wait, I can get that. It would be pumped on like the morning shows on Mike's Morning Marketplace. It would be pumped there, like just showing it off, like, hey, that moment, that highlight, it's here now. It's on the platform. You can get it. People would be stoked for it versus, just the picture. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then when you throw in the fact that there's a limited amount, right? Because Tops Now, they're going to print as many as people buy, and then you can never get it again in theory. But if they're like, there's only 4K of this moment, it's like, it just adds.
I gotta have it.
Fire.
Yeah, gotta have it.
And I want to scratch a different itch too, like to come at it from a different angle too. I think for me, this is the culmination, not the culmination, but it's similar to the DFS world, right? It's the same, for me anyways, that's what's appealing to me, where it's like another way to use that same skill set, excitement, the gambling aspect to it, like all of that kind of rolled into one for me. And for me, that's what gets me pretty excited. Like it's like, okay, cool. And just like for the arrogant part of my brain that's like, I know basketball better than you know basketball, and that's how I'm going to get a leg up in this. And I think everyone's like that, right? Everyone's like, I have this figured out. And then to realize quickly that I don't have this figured out, but it's it's a lot. For me, that's what's super exciting for me about it.
Yeah. One of the other things too early on was that it was an official NBA partner. It wasn't like unofficial, or it was like teamed up. It's on their site. This is all official. And to me, like, the NBA is pretty smart about everything that they do. And they're gonna push this bad boy in a big way when the time comes. And that beta, still in beta, is ripped off the website. So I'm waiting for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then shout out Nerdbird. This is totally right. Like, I paid zero attention to the NBA until the playoffs every year. And this year I got sucked in just because of Top Shot.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are in that boat. I think a lot of people are like finding their love for it again too. And now are, especially if you were like casually watching, and now that the playoffs start and there's only like 4 games to pay attention to a day, and it like takes over Twitter. It takes over Twitter.
I was just going to say that NBA Twitter dominates, especially like primetime games if it's blowing up, but during the playoffs, every trending topic is going to be the games. It's going to be every single player. It's going to be whatever it is. That's what's going to dominate. So it just feels like it's all the conversation, and you just get wrapped up in it. And you're like, wow, man, Luka's so good. I need a Luka moment, right? Totally. Even if it's a 40K, like, I just love Luka. I'm going to grab his for $5, and it was $3 before. So everything starts to pop up a little bit more.
Yeah. And I mean, we saw it immediately when we looked at On the Moment. Like, Robert Williams had a good game. He's shooting up, like, all of it. It's really exciting. And of course we're bullish on it because we're making content on it. And there's still going to be ups and downs. And we've screened this all the time, like, not financial advice, be wise, like, only risk what you're willing to lose, all of that stuff. But it's a lot of fun.
And collect what you love. Like, that's what I was doing with all these moments. I was buying moments I actually love and want in my collection, and players I want in my collection. I didn't really grab, swings at like, this weird thing, or I wanted, like, if this all crashes, I love what I have in my collection.
Yeah.
And imagine in a few years when there's so many more run it back, like iconic moments, like what that's going to do for people's collections, how
so.
prideful they're going to feel about owning, whatever moment it was that they saw as a kid, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know what? I might buy another THT right now, Neil. Before the game starts, make a few bucks on that. Make $1 off of it.
Oh man. Oh, I would love a Batista flip.
That's the dream. But I'm at, like, in 5 years, I bet someone's going to do it. Like NBA Top Shot's following a specific path where they're very stingy with the running back moments, which gives them more value. But if MLB comes in the game and just drops a bunch of historic moments, oh my God.
What if it's a Dave Batista moment?
Ooh, yeah.
Nothing goes over his head.
I want to shout out Brian Collins from our Discord, who I don't think is in the chat today, but yesterday, right, as the games are going back and forth, Chris Middleton hits that sick game winner. Kawhi has a monster dunk, and he's just putting in all caps in the Discord, minting. And like, I love that idea of like what Greg was saying too. You see that moment and you're like, tomorrow it's going to be on the market tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I love that idea of it. Like, oh shit, I can't wait. And I think we're just at the beginning of that, which is really cool.
Do you guys think there's ever a scenario where when we do have like moments the next morning, do you think they will list them as like in a separate marketplace for a standard price and first come first serve, or do you think they'll just casually drop them in packs that are in theory always constantly available in this future scenario?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that I don't know. That's a great question. I don't got a take on that one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like it's right because the goal is for them to have packs readily available at all times. So maybe like Brian said, minting, like that's the thing that gets us excited, where like they start tweeting out, or we start seeing Crypto Slam screenshots of it minting like immediately. I don't know though. I don't know the answer to that. Does it turn into like an auction thing or
auction right. Maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say I do know the answer, and I think it's gonna be packs. I think they're gonna drop in packs because they make more money, right? Like if you really want that moment and it's in the common base pack, you're probably going to buy as many $9 base packs until you get it, just like in standard cards, Right. Yeah. I feel like that's probably what will end up happening. But I do love the idea of like auctions and just having it up there. Imagine the rat race to like getting that moment if there's only 4,000 available and it's just up and available as a moment. Crazy.
It would be wild.
One thing I sent this to Greg yesterday, and you said this is just, you loved it, that this was like a little baseball thing, but Trevor Bauer balled out, right? Like he had an amazing game against the Giants, and he had a moment where he was just like calling out the fans and pumping it up. And if you had a strikeout from Bauer and then it cut to that part of him walking off the field, and I could own that, you bet your ass I'm going to buy that. That's what I think the baseball, version is missing. If they can, to me, if I'm Dapper, I'm saying I create those and I show it to the MLB and say, think of how many Dodger fans and how many just baseball fans would want to buy this. And like, you're just missing out on all of it. Like, to me, that's like an opportunity. Oh, we got a cameo.
Oh, he's like too early, Dad.
Exhausted.
What are you doing?
Yeah, same.
He's not used to a morning marketplace.
Same, Wes. Same. That's where I'm at. Incredible. Also, where's Wolf Warner? Looking for I was not at the Barclays Center last night. Wolf, I'm not giving Brooklyn money.
Game 2? Can you be there in game 2?
No. You know what's hilarious though? Everyone's like, Brooklyn, the big three taking over New York. Tickets to go see the Nets games were $100. You could go to that game for $100. To go see Knicks Hawks,
why were
$700. Because I don't want to go
broadcast
see
live. Broadcast live from the stands and just
get in a future moment.
Yeah,
that is true.
Get in there. You could go live from the StreamYard at a game.
Maybe second round. I don't want to go see the Celtics. I honestly would be way more excited to go see the Knicks Hawks than the Celtics Nets. If somehow the Celtics steal a couple games and this comes back to Brooklyn, we'll go to one of those.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll go to one of those. All right. I feel like we're coming. Do we need to hit anything else massive before we rip these WPT back?
I don't know.
Yeah, we We just did a 15-minute monologue on why we're bullish on Top Shot, and now we're gonna show you.
I'll rip. Actually, let you guys spit for a second, and we'll. I'll even rip a hustling show too. But
There
I'm
we
gonna be
go.
honest. I have drank so much water this morning. I have to pee real bad. So you guys
I'm trying to buy a THT in the meantime. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna pull up. I'll just pull it up. Why don't I do that? So I'm looking at THT. This is his 40K moment. And I'm just scrolling through just to see how high it goes. Each $5, $6, right? The base thing is like 3, but I'm trying to see what the jump to each dollar increment, how far it moves me up. So 5,000 serial.
You know what I do when I'm trying to do this is I do Control F. I like do the find.
But doesn't it not populate enough? If you don't scroll?
Well, if you do Control F and then do the $ and then 6 and then like just $7, it should populate.
Oh, I see. Jump to the next one.
Yeah, that's at least what I've done for like rapid fire looking.
See, it's not letting me select to the $8. It wasn't working on this for some reason.
Oh damn.
And I know you can go obviously lowest serial number here, but this is, it's just you just have to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I guess I could see what the cheapest this way. Which one were you looking at?
Up early in the top serials, we got an 85.
53 is not terrible for a 2-digit if you want to get something like that.
It's not bad at all. Just comparatively. I have no idea the value of it, but interesting.
Yeah, people are like, of course he's buying another goddamn THT. Damn right I am. I'm just gonna buy his first moment. I did see one of his. I'm just gonna buy another one of his first moment because that's what I do. I'm stacking them, baby. I'm building a quilt here. I don't care. I saw a.
Oh God, I'd just be glad you guys are missing the mayoral race over here. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've been seeing some stuff on Twitter. Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this from Jim Scorpio here. This 1,000 one.
There we go. How much is it?
$25. So it's like $7 over, but I can jump into a 1K serial. So
yeah,
I'm into that. I'm into that.
Hey, I'm gonna plug something. I started writing little like fun little basketball blog that's borderline insightful, but mostly jokey jokes.
Because you haven't been doing anything else, right?
Yeah.
You're just like, I got plenty of free time. What
I don't
else
know how
can I do?
you find the time.
I don't either. I'm trying to make up for the first half of the pandemic where I didn't do a damn thing. And so, but anyways, I'm sharing a link right now. It's nothing too crazy, but it's fun. So just go follow it to make me feel better. And I honestly thought I had an incredible joke that I thought of at like 2:30 in the morning last night. And that's the only reason I got up and wrote something this morning. All right.
You wrote it this morning. Oh wow. I thought you were pushing like your previous post, but this is brand new.
No, I wrote it this morning.
Sorry.
I wrote it this morning. I was out super late last night. Shout out to Steve Genty from the 89 Cavs. It was his birthday. And Mike declares himself. No, that was the first one. We had a new one. I didn't declare myself a god, but I did take a big old dump on Eric Bledsoe. So it's enjoyable.
You're an official blog boy.
I am. I have a Blog Boy t-shirt.
Of course you do.
That's real. I really do. Shout out Kevin Durant. All right, should we rip Hustle and Show?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized I'm 3 moments away from 200 moms.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Oh,
Whoa.
we do need to share this. Did you guys see this on Twitter today? So I think it was Golden Auctions. They were auctioning off a LeBron Hollow Series 1 and then 2 Zion moments, his Top Shot debut #1 and then another one #1. And the LeBron Hollow Series 1 Hollow went for $33,000. They just like didn't promote the thing. Like no one knew about it.
Someone came up.
Yeah, you could get way more about that, way more above that on just in the marketplace.
Man,
That's
I wonder
crazy.
if they're going to turn around and flip it or just say, I got to steal it. I'm going to hold it. I mean, if you're buying that, I'm assuming you're holding it because there's way more value if you just keep hanging on to it, especially if it's LeBron.
It must just be people didn't know. I mean, we didn't know about it. People didn't
No.
We keep our ear to the streets.
I didn't know about it until after the fact. Oh, I need to do it with the audio.
That's honestly though, that's sometimes how I feel about wax. Like there are auctions all the time and of course
not everyone's
much
paying
smaller
attention.
Scale.
Yeah.
And I've gotten steals in these like auctions on wax, or what I think are steals. Who knows?
We need more
Mike.
wax. We need more wax. All right, let's do this.
There we go.
Here we go. Also, Dustin, they want to know what your Top Shot handle is.
I'll change my name to. I'll just write it in the chat. It'll be easier.
All right.
It's a little.
Are you guys getting audio?
There we go.
No.
You're not?
No, we're not getting anything.
Oh, come on. Let's try this again because this one's actually like a banger.
We got one person watching on Twitch. I'm shouting out
yeah,
whoever that
Shout out
is.
Twitch.
Announce yourself.
How about now?
There we go.
Okay, all right. We're rocking. All right, let's do this. Ooh.
Healthy
nerd.
cereal.
This is moment ranks material, though.
Ooh.
This is
Nice
really
block.
loud on my end. All right, here we go. Number 2. Another healthy Jamal. This is nice, though.
Nice dime.
Oh, that is nice.
What a finish, too, by Jokic.
I know. God, they really are finals contenders if he's healthy.
Yeah.
Ooh, jump shot.
All of
Julius.
This is nice, too.
God, that's filthy,
Oh,
too.
wow.
That's unguardable when
It
you're doing
really
that.
is, man.
Keep on looking in the mirror.
Over
Yeah,
him.
put it through the pretty get
Again,
clear.
so excited
Shield
for
my
that.
heart from the tears.
All of these-
Right back
before
kids
you-
get wet.
oh.
Oh, sorry, what?
Slide out of
No,
last
no,
year,
it's a-
facing my ocean of fears.
Oh,
Trying to take
God.
it
Your
to another
favorite
tier.
player.
Evaporate, I disappear. When they get too
If
hot,
that
I'm
was like
peers.
James
Yeah,
Harden
I'm off the
assist,
boards, trying to ride the
more
wave.
instantly
Not the
more
board,
valuable.
It's
charging
gonna
when I
smoke a lot,
break.
right?
Lose feed, my
Yeah.
breakfast for my brain.
What were you gonna
I
say,
need my
Greg?
retinas fixed. I'm in
All
the
the
pool, trying to
cereals, with
stay
the
afloat.
exception of
Trying
one,
to keep
are
it
in
lean
the,
like a
Say that again?
all of the cereals so far, with the exception of Jamal Murray, are over the 35K. So they're like, it's interesting that you're
I'm getting the
like
last
all
ones.
the new, yeah,
Yeah, the last
technically
ones. that
newly
are
minted.
just blasted on your boombox. All right, here we go. Hustle.
This is the hustle. Okay.
Oh, Campazzo.
So.
This bad boy. Oh,
Look
and
at
this
that
hates
hustle.
Michael Porter Jr.
And
Look
PJ
at that
Dunk
show.
worth a little bit more. And you get
Oh.
LaMelo in it.
We do get LaMelo in it. Lowish
Is there a car?
cereal.
Is there a
Do you
car?
remember back in the day where if you took 2 steps, you had to actually shoot the ball?
Yeah.
Like that was that. Can we play that again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a get off my lawn back in the day. Back in the day, Greg, if you took 2 steps like he just is there, you have to shoot the ball. You're allowed to take 2 steps in layup fashion. He takes 2 steps and is like, no, I'm gonna pass it. And NBA is like,
he almost took a 3rd step. I thought that was, I was like, wait a minute, is that a travel?
yeah. Back in the day, you were allowed to do the 2 steps if you were going to go up in a shooting motion. And now it's just like, whatever, just take as many as you need, guys.
Back in my day, if you took 2 steps, the ball goes up.
None of this passing it off shit. You go up with the damn ball.
How you gonna
Look at
do that?
That's a travel. I don't care. Shout out Top Shot Sonics. That is a travel.
That's a travel.
We need travel moments.
I'm with you.
Yeah. there's a
Gather step. See, gather step. Back in my day, it was a travel. This gather step nonsense.
The only gatherings we had are when we got together during the timeouts.
And we did it on the bench, not in the middle of the court.
All right, do we rip this WPT pack and get out of here?
Oh man, that's what I've been waiting for this whole show.
Dude, here we go. All right, for those of you that don't know what this is, it's probably for the best. The World Poker Tour. Oh wait,
Am I
did not-
missing out by never buying one, Mike? Am I missing out by never getting one? I should have done it.
That's tough to tell. I don't know yet. The thing, they don't even have a marketplace yet. That's what's crazy. So I don't even know what these things are worth. Also, I
Yeah.
want to share. Matt was like ready to share this. So after the first failed WP drop and being gifted 40, my pre-funded purchase during the second attempt failed for no fault of my own, but they gave me a free all-in pack, so it worked out nicely. Wow,
Oh, nice.
That's
that is
nice.
pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this was the moment I got during the last rare pack. This was my rare 73 out of 250. I just want to show so Greg can see this when we play the moment. It looks sick, right? This is like pretty cool. 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
King Jack was tired.
right.
Like we can't watch
Also,
that.
Greg, by the way, he loses on that one.
He loses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he loses, which is amazing.
Oh,
Wait, what's going on?
But also, it's a little like V1 in that it it shows the card, if you will, and then it populates it into like a different video player.
yeah.
It's
YouTube.
there's no like again. Why I like Top Shot. They've got their stuff together in terms of the presentation.
I mean-
the design is just second to none right now.
Still better than MLB at the moment. Oh, I like this though. I like this.
Yeah, here we go. So we get 5 common moments. This should be the rare, I think.
Here's what they should do. Hold on. When they do the rare, it should have been a different. Like, couldn't have been of hearts instead
Yeah,
of spades.
I totally agree.
Guys,
agree.
WPT, hit us up.
Here we go. So this is Maria. We're not going to play the moments because again,
I want to see some of it.
All right, so she pocket tens.
Pocket tens. There we go.
I think I have like
500.
6 of these moments.
Look at this, Maria with tens.
Oh,
Look
you
at
get
the
announcers
Raised
too.
to Chad with ace jack. He's
All
on
right,
the.
let's come on. Let's.
Wait, Mike, can you do the announcer for this? Can you run a moment and then you be the guys? doing
Yeah. We'll do.
Okay, we'll do it on the next one. Do it on the next one.
We'll do it on the rare one. All right. So that was
I want-
Maria for number 1.
Yeah, I want to hear you and
Here we
give
go.
the play-by-play.
Oh my God.
there you go.
All right,
Dude, we are
off to a good start.
stacking
Lo-
Marias.
Lower cereal.
We're stacking
Pocket tens
Marias.
and staying alive. I love how they broke
Wait,
it
Oh,
is it a
down.
different moment?
No,
No, it's the same one.
No, they look different. Oh,
with the
Oh
same
yeah, it
set.
is. Ho with the 10, and the other one says pocket tens.
Oh,
is it the same moment but differently labeled?
here we go. Aces in the hole. I think I have this one too.
Is that a
Let's-
photo of him in the background from a fan? Is that
Oh,
like
like-
a cardboard head cutout?
I think so.
I love it.
Let's take a look at this
Amazing.
one.
I love it.
Got pocket kings in the hole here with Stacy
And Stacy wakes up with the pair.
No, you got to save it for the rare moment, Mike. Come
save
on.
it for the rare. Oh, look at
Yeah.
Neil. Neil, get out of here, Neil. Get out of here, Neil.
Love it.
Oh man. All right, here we go. Let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving before we lose everybody. Craig, I don't have a Craig.
Craig.
Barnell shout out the Broncos hat.
Yeah. Is that cleared? Did they get legal clearance for that? Broncos
That's
hat?
true, right? I wanted to mention they didn't. They must
Absolutely
have.
did not. No, they absolutely did not.
Ooh, Darren
we get a little-
Elias. We
In
got
the
a mask.
world of COVID, too. Yeah, is that going to be rare? Taking
yeah.
the bait. It's
All right,
taking
here
the
we
bait.
go.
Wait, you got to immediately mute, and then I want you to break it down.
Ooh,
No
108.
doubt.
I don't know. I don't even know. Anybody in the chat, is this good? This is like solitaire. Oh,
Chat just dunking.
here
All right, here we go, Mike.
Oh. All right, so Darren looks down here. He's got a ton of chips in front of him. Queen 10 offsuit, but he's coming in with confidence. I think the most important thing to note is that we are all wearing masks because even though we're gambling with our money, we are not gambling with our lives. Wow. Bill makes it 36. We can't do this whole thing. It's a minute
I
and a half.
got to hear it. It's a
We
minute and a
can't.
half. What else are we
We-
doing?
We can't. All right. Well, he's collecting chips. That's the hand. That's it. We're. Oh no.
No.
Okay. Oh, he
Oh.
flops the straight. Flops the queen high straight.
And immediately checks. Immediately checks.
Immediately checks. Bill with top pair open ender. Bill looks down at his chips. He's got a fire. And you know what? Bill thinks he's good here. Darren immediately reaches chips. He is not scared. And he throws in 9,000. He says, Bill, not enough, Bill.
Does Bill say,
price-
"Oh, he's chasing a straight"? He's probably chasing a straight. Doesn't have it yet. Is that what's
Hard
going
to
on? in
get
his
a
mind?
read on Darren with his mask on. Bill's like, I'm not scared of you. 50,000. Darren,
Do we get an
who's-
all-in moment? I want
we're
an
about
all-in.
to because Darren is hard as hell right now. Oh, all in call, flip them and ship them.
Oh,
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 bang bang.
Bill looking for a chop, queen or 7 on the river. Bill, no, he bricks. Darren takes it all.
I love this moment. I remember it.
straight W.
It's wild. We only lost like 10 viewers. It is.
They're still here. They're just going and unsubscribing.
All right,
Takes
let's.
a minute.
Take a composo travel over this any day, says Neil.
All right, so we're done. Let's see. We'll go to my collection. Actually, let's check out the marketplace. Oh, still non-existent. Still non-existent.
They're worried about money laundering, right?
Yeah.
They don't want Greg getting in there and just piling up moments and just going through them.
Yeah.
All that money that I made off Daniel Tice.
Billy says though that's why Top Shot's so much better because of the framing of the moment is distinct. The WP moment is straight out of like YouTube. That does feel. I go back and forth where it is kind of cool that you're seeing like the whole hand play out, and you're getting like context throughout. But you are right. That is like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do that without the context, right? The weight of the situation isn't there. I do.
Yeah,
I mean, I
think
like
so,
the
too.
card. I like the card angle, and obviously that's stuff they can include or improve upon.
Yeah, I can't wait to learn how much money I lost. Like, I just want to know. I mean, I know I lost it. I just want to know how much of it I lost.
What do you think that's going to hit the marketplace at?
I don't
How
know.
many people are in? How many people are in here to say to like dump it at a price that doesn't make sense? Like it's
Well-
still got to be a small amount of people. So maybe
So
they're going to be
They've
smart about it.
they've had 2 drops so far. They were doing them every week, right? And so, yeah, they did send that email out that was like, your money is safe, which made me not believe that. I do. So this is, dude, guys, huge news. If you were thinking about becoming famous,
Finally.
There's
Jesus, here we go.
Twitch sponsor, Dustin.
Yeah.
Thank
whole
you.
time.
Shout out Twitch, baby.
This whole time, it's been
Shout
that.
out Kame Dojockery 264.
no.
We love to see it. Yeah, but so here's the thing: the legendary pack, they drop, I think, like 80 in each drop. Those sell out, and like I want to say I was 1100th in line the first time, and then like 500th in line the second time. The rare packs, the all-ins, the ones we just opened, those sold out both times, and like sold out pretty quickly. The base moments, though, like I think Mike Harrison in the chat. So like the base is gonna be not worth a lot, but I am hopeful that. You know what? It doesn't matter. I can't withdraw either. So like this, we're team hold, baby.
Can't put it in the marketplace. There's no marketplace.
Yeah, there's no marketplace. We're team hold.
Yeah,
Who's
LeBron?
Oh, it's Daniel Negreanu right now. I think of all the people that are available, it's Negreanu.
Yeah,
I think.
So your other moment goes up because Negreanu's in it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Negreanu knocks out Scotty. Honestly, it's a Daniel Negreanu moment. I can't believe they titled it Scotty Win.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Scotty
I
lose.
do think there's a lot of creativity to be had in that, in like the flop, essentially your pack opening, which they haven't done yet.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Oh, here we go. This is the type of positivity we're looking for. Watching a Bitcoin doc gave me some hope that Top Shot will rise again. Also,
it'll rise.
All right, Matt.
Oh, there we go. Matt's in it.
There you go, Matt.
Matt's
And
in
Matt,
it.
that was the free pack you got, right? Shout out, Matt. All right, guys. I think we've tortured people long enough on this stuff. We've got basketball to go watch. Go watch.
Red
who's
Sox,
playing the Red Sox?
Phillies.
Philly Wizards. Philly Wizards. That's what we're gonna go watch.
All right.
What should we plug? I didn't put anything in our show notes, so let me share the link to our Discord. You join the Discord. We do this every Wednesday night. We hang. This was like a special weekend. We do
Playoff edition.
That's right, baby. And I have to do an early ass morning show tomorrow, but the rest of them will all be at 9 a.m.
Oh, Mike froze again a little bit.
A proper freezing. No, you're good.
Am I freezing?
Just when you said you have to wake up early and then you froze with your eyes closed, it was very
Yeah,
very
I was
appropriate.
asleep.
What time is that? Is that a 7 a.m.er?
Yeah,
Oof.
7 a.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 a.m. Eastern.
I'll stay up and watch it on the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Did I share I shared the Discord. I'm gonna share my thing again one more time. Please check it out, just so the numbers go up. Just give me your emails, and then yeah, we'll be back Wednesday night. The whole crew. Greg, you might be doing some waxy stuff this week, right?
Yeah, we're getting to wax this week.
Baseball's in swing. You got to get into it. Let's do it.
Baseball's in swing, but is wax in swing?
Yeah,
Not sure. I
What
will
a
say
team.
wax is very, very cheap right now, which we know there's a lot of other stuff coming to wax. So because we all can't buy Flow, but it's as if like Flow is what we bought and sold Top Shot with, and it's very low at the moment, as is all crypto.
Yeah, is all seriously.
Yeah.
One other thing, the 89 Cavs will be back tonight too. I'm not sure what time, but we'll be back at some point to recap the first 2 days. So you're stuck with me a little bit longer. All right, let's get the PJ video. Get out of here. Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
We out.
PJ Washington.